For this moment, I will prepare mini pizza. Okay? The admixtures, yes, are the following. Yes, follow me to continuation, please. For the mini pizza, you will need 2 cups, yes, and a half cup of flour for the dough. You need more. 1 spoon of sugar for the dough. You need more. 0.1763 ounces of dry yeast for the dough. You need more. A half a spoon of salt. 3 spoons. This is not melted yet, but this is 3 spoons of melted butter for the dough. And a cup of water for the dough. You need more. A cup of barbecue sauce. 1 teaspoon of garlic. A 1/4 teaspoon of fresh thyme. Salt and pepper to taste. 2 cups of Manchego cheese. A cup of green olive oil. Another cup of black olive. Pepperoni. 1 package of pepperoni. And a half an onion. I want to add, yes, of course, that the pizza, yes, was invented for first time for the Italian people. In Italy was the first time it was made this menu, okay? And you need more. You need 2 cups of tomato sauce for the pizza. You need first to introduce in a bowl the flour, okay, for the dough. The sugar, that is 1 spoon. The salt, that is a half of a spoon of salt. The butter melted. There is 1. There is 2. And the last one. And we go. No, I'm joking. and you make a hole to introduce here the warm water. And you introduce too, don't forget, the dry yeast, okay? And while the water is getting warm in the microwave, you can move with the hands the dough. And with it is okay. Now we're gonna go for the water, for the warm water, okay? Accompany me, please, or follow me, please. Yes, and I want to make you a question. I want to ask you, yes, of course, what is well, no, not now for preferred moment, we already asked that. Yes, already we asked that, but I want to ask you about the attitude of your life, that you have for the life. Well, my attitude that I have for the life is be a good daughter, be respectful with my parents, yes, of course, why not? And to have a good life with healthy. Yeah, that's my attitude for the life. And I introduce the glass to the microwave and I turn on in 2 minutes, because if I put 1 minute will be cool water, and if I put 3 will be boiling, so 2 is okay for the warm water, okay? And now you incorporate the warm water little by little in the hole, okay? And yes, tell me, wait, well, right now I can talk because I need the mass. So you need the mass, okay? The dog. Little by little you incorporate the warm water, please. You need it until you get, yes, uniform and like texture very smooth, okay? And firm texture, more than smooth, that be firm and uniform, the texture, please. Like you see, there are like little balls in the dough, but we don't want that. We need to be firm, yes, and uniform, the dough. Yes, and tell me, of course, what is your most attitude? No, we already asked that, but I want to know what makes you being peaceful for you. Well, for me, before to nothing, yes, yes, I like to watch movies in TV or cinema, and that makes me being peaceful, because I think I am part of the movie or like the actress principal. And that makes me being peaceful too much. And now you let rest the dog for 1 hour and a half. You let rest this for get the double its size. Okay, that's all. And now that already past the 1 hour and a half, you will punch the dog, okay, for remove the excess of oil. Yes. And now you will divide the dog in balls, okay? And you have one. And you make the other too. And now you extend the ball with a roller. And you do it like this. Or you do like this. Fine. And now friends of my channel, subscribers too, this is the result final of the dog, okay? The balls with the dog. Now I will take this to the coma. These, like you see, are thin, the pizza, the mini pizzas, but I make thin because I prefer more thin the dog, okay? But you can do it more thick, okay? And you put in the command for 10 minutes approximately, okay? And friends of my channel, subscribers too, this is a final result, yes, of the mini pizzas. These are. And this reservation, please. This result final of the mini pizzas. We're gonna do now the sauce tomato for these pizzas, okay? We're gonna do that. And you add the fire a little. And now you add to the sauce, yes, to the mixture of the sauce, the garlic, the thyme leaf, the fresh thyme leaf, and the salt, pepper to taste. Well, and yes, let it to cooking for 5 minutes more, okay? Well, and tell me, while the 5 minutes pass, yes, tell me, what do you like to cooking? Well, I like to cooking to me because, yes, I like to cooking because it's very funny to cook and it's like a rest for me. Yes, because in my days I have my work, yes, like doing my stuff and all that stuff. But while I am cooking, I feel free and I feel like very passion with this kind of food that I prepare. and I like more because it's something very special for me to cook because I'm child. I like to cook so much. Yes, when I was child, I cook with my grandmother and with my mother too. I always cook in the kitchen since I was very young. And I like to cook more because it's very funny, like I told you, and it's very entertainment for me and for all my family too. And I like to cook more because it's like a passion for me, the cook. Yes, it's very good for me, and it's like have the control of all the things that I do here. Yes, I have the control because it's like very passion and very automatic to do this. Yes, I have all the control of this. Like do all in yes and automatic because I never mistake in this. I all have always the same portion that the good portion that I need to do. Yes, that's what I like the cooking, of course. To this mini pizza. This is gonna be very rich in the last time or part. And now you add the cheese, why not? These are very full of these ingredients. You will see at the last, at the final, I can say. And you wait a little to melt you wait a little to melt the cheese, okay? And now you incorporate the onion, why not? This is gonna be vegetarian and this is gonna be with pepperoni. This with the two olives, the green and the black. Why not? And the other with pepperoni, like I told you. Means like, seems like two eyes, don't you think so? Looks very pretty. And it serves and accompanies with fresh salads and a drink of your preference. I don't have no drink, but you know that my favorite drink is the Coca-Cola. So it's like I am drinking Coca-Cola for now, okay? So I will taste it, yes? Friends on my channel, subscribers too. This is real good flavor and good tasty. For me and for all of you, I think so. I think so, yes. Well, thank you so much for watching my video and see you later.